Oh,
Bear
poor
in
Tony
mind,
D.
people, this isn't a real image. Have you know?
I'm sure they figured that out.
No. How do they know?
Well,
We
those
could have
hands are
it.
clearly, those little fingers are clearly not Tony D's hands.
You don't know that. We haven't. We don't pay attention to his hands.
I am a Tony D hand expert. I know those aren't his fingers.
Who do you think you are? Road Dog?
You're also looking at ankles. I'm looking at Jamal. I'm checking out. Now I can't say their last
I
name.
know why he knees.
I don't know why he knees. But yeah, so we're ready to cook with hot grease today. Go to jail, Tony D. This is his second strike, Manny. We already know he did one bid for those many weeks he was in jail. Stacks went to go visit him. Now he's back in again. That's 2 strikes. But you know what? He never goes to jail for the crimes he's really guilty of, like murder. Where's 2 times? The family
everyone.
deserves answers.
Well, he was in AEW at one point. Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, the declining Untitled Manny and Marcus show.
Yeah, the falling.
I am Lord Manny Hayes.
Keep on falling.
In and out.
Yeah, but you know, we're here. We're still here, guys. And I don't blame us. I blame the wrestling industry, damn it. It should be booming. There's more athleticism than ever. I was watching NXT and I was like, look at the youths. Look at this athleticism. Then there's Ava.
Jesus. There's Ava.
So we can start the show with normal content of news, but it's just more fallout of Unreal. And it's not really fallout. It's just more people reacting to more stuff. I think the latest story is Bruce Pritchard and Road Dogg are the worst bookers in the history of wrestling. That's what it sounds like.
Road Dogg is one of the worst bookers in wrestling history.
Yeah. He's going down there. I believe he's right above Vince Russo. But then again, Vince Russo can always argue and say, I was around in the most popular period ever.
Yeah, but then when he was given the opportunity, he killed WCW.
Yeah, killed WCW, killed TNA. I mean, there should never be a show when someone's trying to fire Russo in the middle of your main event. I'm just saying. It sounds horrible.
Is there news? There is a bit of news, Marcus.
Oh, okay.
This was on Cultaholic's video with the title, WWE is blocking AEW appearing on Netflix.
You damn right they are. This is WWE trying to say checkmate.
So this news comes from the Hollywood Reporter.
Where are the real wrestling journalists? Manny, I'm going to now say I'm a wrestling journalist because all it seems like they do is go to when the real journalists come in, they get the real scoops.
Within a 519-page proxy statement filed on Tuesday, January the 20th by Netflix and WBD, it has been revealed by the Hollywood Reporter that AEW's rights will remain with the global linear networks organization that Netflix are not purchasing from Warner Brothers Discovery, due to AEW Dynamite airing on TBS and AEW Collision being broadcasted on TNT. AEW will still be working with WBD. However, as Dynamite, Collision, and pay-per-views are expected to continue streaming on HBO Max until the end of AEW current media rights deal with WBD, which I think 2028.
Yeah.
The Hollywood Reporter has noted, however, that AEW programming is likely to leave HBO Max and move to the upcoming Turner Sports streaming app when AEW's current US media rights deal expire. One possibility, though, could see that a non-exclusive deal be agreed that would see both HBO Max and Turner Sports stream AEW shows. Should HBO Max be absorbed into Netflix, AEW may be able to air on the streaming platform. It is believed, according to the Hollywood Reporter, that WWE has a non-compete clause in their deal with Netflix.
Damn, this is it seems bleak for AEW at that point when it comes to their streaming rights. But honestly, if I'm Tony, man, just let me out my deal. We go find ourselves a new network. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Who are they going to go to?
AMC will be happy to get those numbers. You saw the Impact numbers. Don't watch that shit. Kick TNA off the air. They had a bad premiere. Dynamite wouldn't do that to anybody.
Yeah, but I don't know any other networks that's willing to give them the money HBO did. So I think Tony's going to stay with HBO. I don't think WBD. He's not going to leave till that.
Yeah, I never even heard of the Turner Sports app. What is that one?
I don't know. I think that's coming though.
Let's see what happens with this deal. I'm tired of people making deals and buying stuff. Why can't everything just either be together or separate, or just go back to TV, guys? Let's just go back to regular TV. Give me 7 channels. Make me watch whatever you got. If I gotta watch Wheel of Fortune and it's a MASH, I'll watch it. Just make me watch it. Tired of these streaming services. I'm tired of people buying everybody. I'm tired of companies being absolved. I don't want my DC content on Netflix. I don't want my AEW content on Netflix. I don't know. It just seems like it's annoying.
And that's all the news I got outside of Ciampa saying bye-bye today. His contract's coming to an end.
Is he gonna show up on Dynamite? Could he fall all the way to the NWA? He run roughshod in the NWA.
He could. I thing is, I don't see much value left in him.
Nah, it's a little late. WWE has devalued him all the way from his NXT days to a point of he's just on there. He's a tag wrestler that doesn't really have much, but he needs to be in the Death Riders of the Callis family. It's the only way to save his career.
Callis family is your career hanging on a thread.
I don't know. It did wonders for Hit the Zero. He got an AEW contract from this. Man was just hanging around. Lance Archer hangs around. Where the hell's Hobbs? Is he going to SmackDown this week or what?
I don't know. I mean, that's the only bits of news I have. Do you have anything?
I have a hunch and lunch that they're going to turn Hobbs into Ahmed Johnson, and that's just going to be his name, and people are going to have to accept it.
Marcus, if I hear that he's hit a Pearl River plunge, I'm going to be so happy.
It's not really news. Yeah, I got no news. We can just jump into NXT, to be honest. Wrestling's a disappointment.
NXT opens with Ava talking to security at the start of the show about Tony D, and she's informed that all security need to be on high alert.
What does that mean, Manny? Because he got in easy, it seemed like. He just showed up. Like, if he was on high alert, they would just be like, all right, Tony, you're not allowed in the building today. He's like, he walked in, through the crowd with everybody else. He strolled through. Yeah. Ava, you failed. You need to fire all your security guards, except for those 2 cops.
Ethan Page took on Elio LeFleur. LeFleur?
Elio LeFleur is the most fanciest name I've ever heard in the history of wrestling.
It's very close to the French tickler.
Rene Dupree?
Rene Dupree.
Yeah. Who also has an Old Man Bitter podcast, by the way.
I've given Elio a strike immediately.
Ooh, why?
There's too much fur being worn in wrestling. It's too much. It's too much.
I'm saving my first strike for later in the show.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know. Everybody knows at this point. If you watch NXT, you know. But I thought Elio looked good. I thought it was a solid match.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it looked like Matt Riddle in a lucha mask.
I think he's way too skinny to be Riddle. Way too skinny. Way too short too, I think. But I don't care. I don't care.
Ethan Page beat him in a decent debut for Elio.
Mm-hmm. But tonight seemed like it was the night to let's get the youth and athleticism on the show.
Yeah.
If by youth, it's already a young show, but
Ricky Saint says to Ethan, whilst dressed as Aquaman,
what the hell?
They are the glue holding this place together. Ricky Saint heads towards the commentary booth when they decide to talk about Keanu Carver having problems with Booker T on LFG.
Yeah.
He seems to be yelling at Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that
yelling
was
at Shawn
the funny-
Michaels.
What happened there? What did Shawn get the business for?
I would have fired him. Marcus, that
Yeah.
was me. I was like, I don't even care who you think you are.
Yeah, you're not even on TV yet, really. You made one debut and beat up a few people. It was nice, but get the hell out of here, Keanu.
You
If
carry
that's
on
your
like this,
real
Keanu.
name.
I'll send you somewhere. I'll send you to the main roster where you won't be cared about because that
Yeah.
man doesn't like you types of people.
Yeah, we'll call you Odyssey Jones. Or who's the big fat guy kind of acts like he looked like Big Daddy V or Viscera. Oh, Quincy.
Oh, that.
I'll tell you into Quincy in a minute. No, fuck with me. I'll tell you to Quincy.
I was looking for some trading cards, so I got this one, which is a rare Kendall Gray.
I mean,
But-
I'm assuming
but what
it's
came up-
rare. She's not.
Do you know when some people when you start searching stuff, they send you stuff like, oh, you might be interested in this.
Yeah.
A signed Odyssey Jones card.
What?
And I nearly bought it for you.
That would been disgusting. That would been disgusting, but also at the same time. And I would flaunt that card. You know how Logan Paul had that Pokemon card? I would wear the Odyssey Jones card around my neck just to let everybody know that man was fired unjustly. Probably justly. I don't know.
I'm gonna say Keanu Carver also decided did appear on the sit down interview, but he's like, I'm only here because you made me sit here. And anytime he was asked a question, he was like, no, he's not answering it. Then he walks off set.
Yeah, I'm not answering your dumbass question. Can you see that? That man that had the interview had a rough night tonight on the NXT. I forget his name. But he had to deal with Keanu, and then later in the back, he had to deal with OTM just threw him into the oblivion.
No,
He had a rough night.
I don't know what he did to black people, but black people did not like this man tonight. Because you've already mentioned what OTM did to him, and then what Keanu did. But then look at this fuck as well. He was just trying to do his job. Stiff arm.
Stiff arm. No, me stiff arm. No, not you. We're taking Tony G to jail. Tony G looks so sad. He look empathetic. No. He can't go to jail. He's white in Florida. That's just Florida man business. But yeah.
Then we got Shiloh Hill versus Josh Briggs. Did you watch NXT on the international feed, or did you just watch it on the US?
I watched it. Well, I watched it on Netflix. That's the only place I can get it. And
so you watched the international feed. So
I don't get the commercial breaks. I don't get the commercial break. I didn't watch it live.
Okay. So during the commercial, when I watched it, Booker T is on record of saying this.
Okay. I have Booker T stuff in this match too. Maybe he said this on air, Manny.
Did you say on air? I thought it was during
think
commercial.
He said this on air. No, I think he said it on air. Go ahead.
He said they might fire Briggs because Briggs is on the bubble. He needs a W. They might fire his ass if he doesn't get a win tonight. WrestleMania is coming up, and you know what that happens after that? People get cut.
Booker was talking real. Like, that was the most WWE. That was the realest thing. That was really the WWE Unreal right there. I was worried for Josh Briggs. And I was like, he has to win this match. And then when he lost, I was like, Briggs is going to get fired, man. You don't say no shit like that to nobody. Booker was out of control. When he said that, I was like, oh no, there's stakes on the line in this one. And then he lost. And I was like, damn.
Rough night.
Is it do you think the right person won? You think Shiloh should have won?
I mean, it didn't really matter. It really did matter. Like, I'm sure it's nice to see some new talent get shine here and there.
You know what, Manny? I'm going to cut you off right now. You know what? For Josh Briggs, I'm going to say fuck you, man. My career was on the line right now. You over here saying it didn't matter? It didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. His career was on the line.
It mattered to me.
We're gonna put Josh Briggs in a match with Gunter next week. It's the end. I didn't realize he was gonna retire before AJ Styles and John Cena who's the other one? Who's left? And Randy Orton.
So Shiloh wins with a pop-up net breaker, what it looked like. And then Tony D takes out both Shiloh and Briggs after the match.
Mm-hmm.
Zarya and Zaruca continue to have problems in the back. This needs to end, Mark, because I've said it every time they appear together. Strike. Zaruca gets a strike on her own, not Zarya. Soul.
Wait, why does Soul get the strike? What's Soul do?
She should know better, Marcus.
In this case, he should. Because what the hell was she doing out there? I wish they would have showed us a clip from Genesis or whatever, No Surrender, or whatever pay-per-view they had on TNA. That was apparently a much better show than their debut, allegedly. I didn't watch it. But Zarya somehow injured her arm in that match and is blaming Soul. But I have never seen two people break up over the TNA Women's Tag Team titles. I'm sure it's happened. But don't break up over those titles, man. You break up for the WWE titles. You don't break up for the TNA title. That's horrible. Sorry, don't get mad over this shit. This is not the title I'll break up on. Like, if she jump off the apron during the TNA Women Knockout title match, that's a disgrace.
No, this is the whole. She's jealous of Soul because everyone looks at Soul and gives her everything.
Yeah, so Shawn Michaels, she Marty Jannetty. She understands. She's trying to earn her keep. She's trying to stay alive.
I'm gonna say that Soul is Montez Ford and Zarya is Dawkins because they're built that way.
Manny, I just got a message from Triple K. Dawkins and Montez are in the exact same standings right now. They're the exact same standings. If not, Dawkins might be ahead because he has more size.
Then we get the Vanity Project versus Chase U. They made a big deal about what the slightly smaller one in Chase U in this match.
Are you talking about the blonde one? The one that looks like the evil Matt Damon they described him? I think it's Bayer.
No, that's on the Vanity Project.
You're talking about Chase U.
Yeah, Aurea or something like that, some name like that.
Oh.
No one's in the chat to fact check me, so
yeah. I'm sure it's someone checked. Someone's lurking. But I thought both teams looked good. I thought it was a nice debut for the Vanity Project, who I believe they're done with the swipe left thing. They're just Vanity Project no matter what, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the Sisters of Sin or the Triangles of Madness or the Death Triangle or the Lucha Brothers. It's all the same group. Just stick to one name, people. But I thought it was a solid match. Nothing spectacular. Haven't seen Chase U in a minute, to be honest. When that music hit, I was like, this is a throwback.
So in the back, Ava calls the cops on Tony D.
What a snitch. I'm like, not only do I want her general manager card, Manny, I want her black card. I want to take away 50% of her blackness away. Okay? She's only Simone.
I think she's a core.
Calling the police.
I feel she's a core. I don't know who her mom is.
I don't know your mother. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. It's a lot of rock in there, though. It's a lot of rock. I don't even know if there was a mom. It's just a lot of rock.
No. She currently looks like The Rock when he was a Scorpion King.
Yeah. I was gonna say might be a Rock when he just coming out with all the streamers. It's all happy. I want her to die Ava die speech. Do it, Ava. Do it.
I'm giving her a strike because it's okay for Tatum to run over with a chainsaw. Yeah.
The thing is, he called the police on Tony D for doing what Dark State has been doing for months.
Yeah.
It's not a year or more at this point. And they've been wreaking havoc. The YX6 murdered the entire Raw locker room one day. No calls into the police there.
Chad Gable got shot when they did that for some reason.
Yeah, 2 times was saw on TV and then never saw again in a very suspicious murder. No cops called in either. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Tony D goes to jail with some nonsense.
Lola came out there. Hola, mommy.
Hola. You know, I was wrestling in AAA last night. She sounds like she's talking in slow motion. You know how you when it's just like, hi, how you doing? But no, Lola's been working really hard though. She's on every brand.
Lola wants a shot at Izzy Dame. Thea Hale wearing a leopard print jacket.
Strike. Unless she's gonna start hanging around Nikita Lyons, she can't wear that. She can't wear that. That's not you. That's not you. You win the world title one time. All of a sudden, you kill a cheetah and wear them into the locker room. She's out of control. Her ego is out of control.
Ava said that those two are gonna have face Izzy in a triple threat.
Ooh, okay. The excitement.
I think Miles Bourne is going to lose next week because he tells Ricky he's going to see him in the ladder match, but Ethan goes, that depends on what version of you shows up. The one that tries or the bitch one that loses every time he gets an opportunity.
Tell him. Tell him so he can hear it in the back, Ethan. Is Ethan Page getting into this match? Would they give him 3 titles? Or would you do that? We don't have a 3-belt champion.
I don't know. I think they're just going to have Ethan take on Miles.
I feel like they're really leaning toward Miles turning heel.
Marcus, I'm not going to tell him. Man. If he talks the way he talks, and I know it's his disability, but if he turns heel, no one's going to take him seriously because you're going to have to. When you're a heel, you talk more. Unless you give him a mouthpiece.
Or maybe he's talking less, Manny. Maybe he's talking less. By the way, I will also add that the conciliatory, I can't even say it. Conciliatory of what you call it, WWE bound of the Elegance brand. I feel like they're gonna take that guy and make him a manager in just NXT. Maybe that's Miles Bourne's next challenge.
I do not like the Elegance brand. All 3 of them, trash.
Yeah, you didn't even watch the segment on AMC. They featured him on there. They debuted some guy. Crickets, Manny. Crickets. It was absolutely one of the most embarrassing segments.
Hold on. There was maybe about 12 people in attendance there.
No, so you underrate their attendance. It was not as empty as you made it. Hold on. They had a hard campsite. Don't do that to them.
Once again, you want to talk to the empty chair again and be on TNA again?
According to reports, they originally announced that only 95,000 people watched the TNA debut. It's come out that 143,000 actually watched. I don't know if that's a win or negative. I don't know where they were before, but someone looked at that and went, God damn it, I'm sure. At this rate, we're going to have more views than TNA.
J.K. Swift said, good morning, evening, may Hulk Hogan. I would even go to say Triple H constantly get dunked on by Wilt Chamberlain. The 3 most unpopular luchadors in WWE are Europeans. Most popular. And Sam Darnold is either going to prove me right or wrong this weekend.
Wait, who's his 3? I know Ludwig as a Grande Americano. Was he called all the Americanos? The most popular luchadors?
Oh, well, the French one.
Yeah, but Elio LeFleur. Does he count as popular? He just showed up.
I'm sorry. The only Fleur I'm taking seriously is Fleur Delacour from Harry Potter.
Matt LeFleur works for me. We just re-upped his deal, so I'm okay with that. LeFleur is such a fancy name, though. I wish I was a LeFleur. Mr. LeFleur, come here, please sit.
Marcus
LeFleur. I feel like you have to ask Mr. LeFleur to sit. Mr. LeFleur, please sit. This is from our rack of wine. This is from the Marcus LeFleur brand. I'm just saying, it's a very fancy name.
I'll wait for you to turn up and I'll beat you up with a baguette.
By the way, LeFleur deserve probably to get their ass kicked. If I'm a LeFleur, Manny, I don't have a beard. I just have a mustache and I'm an asshole all the time.
I'm walking around with a beret.
Casually saying racist stuff that people go like, I don't know what that meant, but I think he's a racist.
Jada Parker came out. Marcus,
Pause.
I don't actually know what the fuck she was talking about till she was interrupted.
Pause, Manny, pause. See, you don't understand. You don't know what it's like to be a strong black woman. This is a strong black woman speech. And I'm going to tell you this. This is my Martin Luther King classic. This, not a wrestling match this time. She gave a beautiful speech, an inspiring speech.
That's not a classic, Marcus. That's just delivering the MLK speech. 2025, 2026.
You did right. So she delivers her speech, and you know what? It was inspirational. It sounded like a lot of like coach inspiration from a locker room or something. She's talking about, you ain't the standard. I set the standards. I got these people to look at me. I got these people rocking with me. It was a full-on babyface promo from Miss Parker, and she's interrupted by Blake Monroe, the white woman, interrupting Dr. King in the middle of his speech and says, "It ain't about you. I'm going to show you how powerful I am. I'm going to make this black woman disappear. Cut the lights. Cut the lights. Put all the whiteness on me." And she brought it back and said, "You see how much power I have?" And Jaida was like, "Ain't nobody got no time for this shit, bitch." And then that was the end of the segment, right? Isn't that kind of how it ended? Like, ain't got no time for you. Bye. I thought this is the Martin Luther King segment of the week. Happy MLK Day. Unless in fact, I'm gonna hold the trophy up. That's the standard for the week. Dynamite and SmackDown has a rebuttal. That's it.
Told you SmackDown did it last week.
It's last week. Gotta be within the week.
And then listen up, WWE. Putting you on notice now. Me and Marcus are going to be paying very close attention to what you put on during February, during Black History Month in America. We are going to pay close attention.
Oh yeah. So, Manny, I believe Triple K is going to go out there for Black History Month. The Street Profits are back. Over Finley makes his debut. They about to go hard. Javon Ayers magically recovers from injury, wins the United States title. Mello continues his streak.
Apparently, Javon is fine. They think it was a concussion, but he seems fine afterwards.
No.
So he'll probably make the Rumble he'll probably make the Rumble if permitted.
He gonna make that Rumble because Triple H is in the back. I need him to jump. Okay, I need him to jump. We have a Kofi spot. Kofi too old. Michael Cole already mixed up Kofi Kingston and Javon this week anyway. I need him to jump. I need that boy to be bouncy. He needs to do an elimination spot. He either walk on heads or walk on water or whatever the fuck black people do now. Just do it. That's what Triple H is saying.
I can't wait just to continuously see Obafemi throw him. One of my favorite things.
He just launches him to the announce table like, get out of here.
Him is the way like Miss Trunchbull did in Matilda when she threw that little blonde girl.
Well, it's like, remember how Spike Dudley used to get launched by like Mike Awesome and all these people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Javon's like twice his size and being launched by
it's more impressive
and getting more distance.
He flies.
Yeah.
Javon is magic.
Yeah. The problem to being a man that gravity forgot, call back the devil, is that when you get thrown, you just keep going.
Then we get Shawn Legacy versus Eli Knight. I thought this was a really good match.
Yeah, but I got to give Eli Knight a strike. You can't be everybody, okay? You can't be LA Knight. You can't be Kevin Knight. You can't be Eli Drake. You can't be Kobe. You can't be Swerve. You can't be Shoney Lee Johnson. He was literally every wrestler. I swear to God. I'm like, he's literally taking everybody's name. You can't go Eli Knight when you have a LA Knight who was Eli Drake. And then you got a Kevin Knight. I'm just saying, he need a new name.
Well, if he continues to wrestling the way he should, he is. I reckon he'll be Eli Flight at one point.
He's gonna be teaming with Action Andretti in 2 weeks. Like, no, but this was a good match. This is not the hard part. I was stuck on his name, going like, You can't do this. I don't think this is allowed. Vince would never allow this. Vince will burn all of NXT before he allow all this shit to happen with this name. I'm just gonna call you Knight because you black. God damn Vince. Knight. But yeah, this is a good match.
Because of you now, I've got darkness in my head. Sean Legacy wins, and Tony D takes out both of them again. Whilst Aquaman on commentary is terrified.
What do you think of Ricky on commentary? He came back out the second time he came out, made me laugh. But he was telling Ava, the commentator table needs me. I'm going back. This is right before he got confronted by an effort. I was like, man, ain't nobody need this outfit anywhere.
He sold the hell out of Eli Knight for me.
Yeah. He was like, reality of wrestling. I was there. Man. Ricky got the memo. Support black wrestlers. Booker got the memo. Bury Josh Briggs.
He destroyed him. There's no coming back for Josh.
Not only is someone calling for you to get fired, you lose in that match. And it's kind of like, I think he's done.
Josh Briggs came out there. Every time Josh Briggs comes out there now, I'm like, let's make a break for Josh this week.
Honestly, if they gave him the bum-ass Corbin gimmick, it may work. It may work for him. Him and the Young Bucks and that. And can I also imply, there's a segment that happens in between NXT that it means nothing. I'm sure it's got something planned down the line. Or maybe it's even for TNAC. But I don't need you to cut into a middle of a match to show me Lexis King and Stack shaking hands. Like, there was no reason to cut to that. That was, imagine you at your job, Manny, and just like, Manny's shaking hands with David today. We cut to that like that was news. Imagine that. Like, that's what they cut to. And Big was like, I wonder what that was about. I don't know. The co-workers and they shook hands. What do you want? No reason to cut to that.
So Tony D, the police or whatever they were came out.
No, right? It looked like the SWAT team, maybe ICE. Like, she didn't call local authorities. She called like the CIA or something. They called the cops from Bad Boys too.
He surrenders himself to be arrested. Yeah, so he's been taken away.
It's 2 strikes, Tony. It's 2 strikes.
Jackson Drake learns he'll face Joe Hendry. And then when he appears, he seemingly got rid of a woman. I don't know what he did.
Which destroyed Jackson Drake. It was like, she was there. She was there. I kissed her. She was there. Oh my God, I kissed Joe Hendry. They're like, no, you didn't. Go, no.
And they made a Cotton Eye Joe reference, if you got it.
Yeah. Which Manny, if for those who don't remember or don't know, Manny loves the song Cotton Eye Joe.
I don't love the song, but when it's on,
it's Cotton Eye Joe.
You may leave Cotton Eye Joe. I've been living a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Does anybody
know what that song is about? Clearly Cotton Eye Joe. Why is he known as Cotton Eye Joe? Did he get cotton in his eye one day and was like, God damn it, Joe,
you're in the chat. Fact check this.
Someone figure out what the song Cotton Eye Joe is about. You know what?
Where did that woman go?
I don't care.
That guy,
she was never there.
Joe Hendry.
I had to rewind it because I wasn't sure if she was originally there. I don't remember seeing the third woman at all. All right, Manny, I got an update on Cotton Eye Joe. Cotton Eye Joe is a traditional American folk song that dates back to the early 19th century and became a global pop phenomenon in 1994, Manny's favorite year, when it was covered by the Swedish group Red X. The origin and early history of the folk group, the song originated something blah, blah, blah. What's the song about? It has several. It's a medical condition. It may refer to the eyes turning milky white by cataract surgery. Or the physical is described in contrast of his dark skin and white eyeballs. So no meaning whatsoever of Cotton Eye Joe.
So AI has told me Cotton Eye Joe is a traditional American folk song about a mysterious, charismatic man named Joe who appears, charms the narrator's girlfriend away, and leaves town, leaving the narrator lamenting. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago.
So he has a condition. He has cataract, right? So it's
No,
about, I think it's about
he stole
blindness.
it. Cotton Eye Joe stole the person singing girl. So he says, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd be married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
That ruined his life. God damn, that man gonna live a lonely, sad life, and it's only gonna be him and a cat, I guess. I don't know. Him and his cat, and he gonna die alone because Cotton Eye Joe. God damn, Cotton Eye Joe's a smooth motherfucker.
Although there is racist origins where many scholars agree
I knew it.
In the experiences of enslaved people, with early versions featuring all characters as enslaved, adding a layer of racial complexity and controversy, particularly with modern listeners.
So a black man stole a white man's woman, and he called him Cotton Eye Joe because he's big cotton and he got cotton in his eye.
That's probably what it is. What it is.
Cotton Eye Joe. It's another way to say the N-word.
Is it?
And ladies, that's your Black History Month lesson for Manny and Marcus.
Do you know, I've been realizing that I ask more questions about black culture recently.
Yep. And I told you, all it can be answered, Manny, if you could just go to the black filmography that I subscribe for you. Go to the library and you have it. You have it. Got to get Baby Boy under your belt first.
I don't have time to watch all these things.
You have time to watch Baby Boy. That kind of puts them all into one.
No, I don't. I'm currently the starting quarterback. I'm currently the starting quarterback of the Browns.
Man, you know your career going nowhere. Come on.
I won the Super Bowl twice.
See, this is how you know it's a game is fiction. This is what video games have become.
I nearly rushed for 3,000 yards with a QB.
Wait, are you on the Browns because of draft day, or are you on the Browns because that's what they just put you?
I got drafted 5th. And this is using my player from college football, the one that got 3 Heismans, broke all kinds of records.
Yeah. It's full of shit.
And then I fucked up the strength thing on the combine, and so seemingly got like a low score on strength and got drafted 5th. I would have been 1st overall.
But you know why you slipped in the draft, Betty? Not because of that. It's because we don't know who was at your birthday party. We do not know.
No one, because I didn't invite anyone.
Who was at your birthday party, Bo Callahan? Who was there?
And I'm gonna demand a trade because I hate playing games in the snow. Did people go to your birthday? No.
Bo Callahan.
And Diddy wasn't even there. I wouldn't allow him to go there.
Well, now that we know what a Diddy party really is, Manny, if Diddy invited you, would you go?
No.
You're like, is it one of your regular parties or one of your exclusive parties? Is this about Baby Oil Diddy? I can't make it. I can't make it, Diddy. I'm sorry. What lie are you giving Diddy? Because, Manny, you have no good excuse. Come on, man. Look at you. You don't want to hurt his feelings and say, come on, we know you're crying. You're a bad person. It's disgusting. What lie are you giving Diddy that you can't go to your party? If you're in a bar, if you're in a pub, and Diddy goes, you cool as shit, man. You going to the after party after this? You want to deal? What lie are you coming up with?
I got to record a wrestling podcast with my friend.
I can just see him go, oh, I like that. Take that.
So nothing. I hated the main event because the wrong team won.
Oh, I know you're rooting for the Ring QC. I can't
The
say
Ring
it with
QCC would have been the better team to send over to TNA.
Yeah,
Get them some reps.
But I believe that they plan on keeping the titles on the Elegance brand. So I think you would want the Ring QC. You would want Kendall and Red to win to just not lose to those bums. Zaruca is going to have a reason to lose because Zarya is going to turn on her for the TNA in a TNA title match.
Zarya should have turned on her a long time ago.
Give me charity matches. Soul's giving her so many
on her a long time ago.
Yeah, Soul's giving her so many charity matches. Zarya, you get a belt, you get one. Put her in opportunity. Zarya just fails. What she doesn't realize, Zarya just ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it, Zarya.
So every time she appears on screen with her strike until she does the right thing.
But they won the match in the decision. My favorite part of this match is the little point when they do the spot where she grabs Zarya's orb and then Soul jumps off of her or something, does a moonsault, whatever the stupid shit Soul does. And she does it, and Zarya drops her because her hand is injured. She goes, God damn. And I go, Soul, you should have known better than that. Put all that weight on her. See, it's ridiculous. Although Soul Roca won that match by herself. Zarya was getting her ass whooped, had a little flurry, but the Soul Snatchers won the match.
I'm just gonna say I'm never tagging with Soul. I am not gonna be there for you to just jump off of.
Like this is a reverse Lash and Shikari situation. Like clearly, like because Shikari would just jump off Lash and just do like a splash, but Soul would jump off and do something spectacular, and you go like, I don't even know what was carrying her. It was me, sorry. No, shut up, sorry. I don't want to hear from you. It's all about Soul. She is in such a genetic spot right now. She is so a Dawkins. She's a Dawkins. She may as well be like this outside. Yeah.
Goddamn Dawkins. So that was the end of NXT.
Yeah. So, Manny, I'm going to start asking questions after people win titles of, so who are they going to face? And then only throw up the 3 names of me and you, B-Fab, Selena Vega. They all lost in every match. So if we give Ethan Page the title, who he going to face? Me and you. Like those are the only 3 options. I'm so offended by that just being the 3 options. Like Chelsea can only beat those 3. She's already beat them. Anybody else isn't important enough, and anybody above beats her ass. I'm just saying, it's just terrible.
I like.
And the reason Bruce Pritchard got the heat for being a bad booker is that he suggested that Pat McAfee beat Gunther.
Do you know what I hated about? Do you know what I hate about some of these things? Like on the day, Triple H didn't know the finish of most things. On the day, like his arm, like they're prepared. They're like rehearsal. I'm assuming on the day. Yeah, and he's like, what was it Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll's like, I think the heel should win.
Oh my god, I believe that. Oh, go ahead, finish.
I thought that was the most obvious thing to do.
Yeah, but my thing was, I believe that was bullshit. I believe that was bullshit of them making Jelly Roll look like a good guy. It was Jelly Roll propaganda put in there to say he doesn't want to take away because Jelly Roll even admits it's all selfish. It's a selfish reason why he's here. He always wanted to do this shit. So, and you know how he was talking about the worst thing that can happen is I go out there and for selfish reasons I go out there and I live my dream and I live my fantasy. I don't know why I'm turning into Dusty Rhodes, but
because they made him seem like Dusty Rhodes on this thing.
He's moving like Dusty, and then you look at Jelly Roll like this. I'm like, Dusty is rolling over in his grave. Then he rolled over.
When they showed him doing that speech at an award ceremony, I was like, you know what? At this moment in time, he does sound like Dusty. But when they made references to, physically he does also look like Dusty. But when you go into what he can do in the ring,
he couldn't move at all. Anyway, yeah, so I believe in Unreal. That was the biggest piece of bullshit there. Them selling Jelly Roll was like, oh man, please. Like, there was never a chance that Jelly Roll was going to beat somebody. Randy Orton could get a pin, but Jelly Roll is not. Manny, okay, my question for you. You Jelly Roll. You get to be Jelly Roll in this situation. Triple H says you're going over. Are you going to say, nah, Hunter, I don't think I could. And you're just you. You're not a wrestler. You're just Manny with Rika and a bad ankle and Man United.
I'm going over. I'm not going to say anything like
Man, that don't work for me, brother.
Do you think I give a fuck about who was in that match? Logan Paul
and Bronson. No, it wasn't Bronson Reed. It was damn, who did he team with? Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, do you think I give a fuck?
Even your British Drew McIntyre, you're not gonna give a fuck.
At that moment in time, he wasn't. Marcus, at that moment in time, he didn't have the tie. He was Scottish. I would have stood over Drew McIntyre. Bad ankle and all.
You're going over. You're saying, no, I'm getting the pin. I'm pinning Drew McIntyre.
I'm pinning him exactly the way I want to as well. Him lying down, my foot on him, and holding a sword in the air.
Pyro goes off. Manny, I'm doing the job. I'm taking the Claymore. I'll look just like Jelly Roll so far. I've been tired 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, I'll wave at you while I'm at the pay window.
Okay, random question. You know what? Maybe I say this for Saturday. If we were a tag team or a trios title, what team would we be able to beat?
Ooh.
I think we can take the Dark Order. I think we got them. I think we got the Dark Order.
I think we all that top flight universe people. You know how they all blend in together.
Yeah, Andrade, Action Andrade, Dante Martin, his brother, the other Martin,
and then whatever this guy is being in the week. Where is he? Did we delete that image?
I like to say we could beat Owen Hart and Coco Beware in their prime.
As a tag team, or
when they were a tag team, If you want to put Frankie the Bird in there, Manny against Rika the dog, I'm down to make it a trios match as well.
My dog's a little pussy. She'd lose to Frankie the Bird. She's all talk. She's all this.
Yeah, I can imagine Frankie the Bird getting her ass just swooping down, going, "Oh fuck, oh, no!" And Rika, God damn, I give up. Manny throws in the towel. Fucking Frankie wins the match.
I think Marcus, the way AEW is and how easily it is obtainable to get a gun. I think we would be running roughshod in AEW unless we came up against FTR because they know how to use guns too.
Yeah, they don't do the flips; they just fists. And Cash has a gun. Well, I'm bringing a knife if I fight. I'm bringing not only a gun and a knife if I fight the Death Riders. It will be a murder on TNT that week. It'll be like, oh, no one's died yet, huh? And I would shoot Darby just because he's around, and he probably asked for it.
I'd be wearing D'Lo's chest plate. And do you remember how Naomi's gear had razor blades all over it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have knives sticking out. maybe harmful to myself too, but I'm willing to hurt myself to hurt others.
Oh, there's another question. Naomi revealed all the stuff she had in her briefcase. A flask and Jimmy Uso dolls and razor blades and rat poison, which turned Jimmy into an accomplice. He killed Jay or whatever the case. Benny, what's in your briefcase?
I don't know, donuts.
Oh, what?
Some chicken.
Benny bringing food. It's just a bowl of gravy. It will be some gravy in there. For sure.
I'd love to throw some gravy at someone. wants to be my biscuits to my gravy?
They said their finishing move is biscuits and gravy. And the move is Manny throws a cup of gravy in somebody's eye, and Marcus comes off the top rope with an axe handle.
That's the biscuits.
That's the biscuits.
That kind.
And then you throw the gravy on there. This move is not clever, people. It is illegal. The ref is DQing him on the look and smell of the gravy.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was done.
Oh, Marcus, I could be one of the coolest Japanese wrestlers, but they spit mist, I spit gravy.
You see Manny bite into a turkey leg covered in gravy or some mashed potatoes. He's like, he's going for his mashed potatoes. It's ridiculous. I'm throwing biscuits at people. Man, we could be a tag team. We could be biscuits and gravy. We can use the same theme song that Jesse and Festus use.
Biscuits and gravy.
Make me a man. Biscuits and gravy. Taught me every I am. But anyway, what did you think of NXT this week? I know it's a long way around that.
To be fair, I feel like part of this conversation is going to be a short. By the way, well done with that short.
Oh, yeah, thanks. It died though. It died like everything else in this channel. Though.
No,
it was
but
it's doing well, and then it just like died at 400, and I was like, but why?
But the moment I told you do it this way, and you're like, I don't know how, and then I told you basically in the not even like a easy way to do it. Like I gave you a very brief explanation of what to do. Yeah, and then you just nailed it.
Because Manny, I know how to do it. I even text. I said, Manny, I know. Like, and when I text you, how do you do that? I want you to give me something easier than the route I know how to do. And then when you just said that, I was like, because the reason I didn't do it the first time, and I just put it all at one, I was like, I'm gonna be lazy with this short. That doesn't matter. No one's gonna look. I'm just gonna throw it up there.
No, but if you were gonna do it the way you did it, I would have stole some footage and just released it on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Instagram and stuff like that. So like did half and half of like footage of TNA. I would have done it that way if you were gonna do it that way. But I feel the way you did it turned out really well.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in my my stomach at that point because it really does look like a stormtrooper. As I got the helmet and then I faded, I was like, I didn't even have to move it. It just went. I didn't touch anything, and I was like, my body is shaped like this. This is horrible.
At my worst, when I was maybe about 220, which doesn't even sound a lot, but for my frame, it's a lot. My stomach was starting to look like a frog.
Oh, we have a comment from around the ballpark. Gunther beats AJ with shenanigans. AJ eliminates Gunther from the Rumble, protects Gunther, sets up a third match, and keeps his career without Gunther having to lose a match. Gunther can't win both.
Allegedly, I don't know if there was truth to this post.
I wouldn't even. No. I wouldn't even say it because it could be a potential spoiler. I wouldn't even say it. Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
But if you want,
Marcus.
Spoiler warning. Spoiler out the way. Yeah.
Spoiler warning. But like, apparently his contract's coming up like in February.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready for this career to just end like that.
Yeah, like, it seems abrupt.
It's very abrupt.
It's too close to Cena. I was hoping we got a summer with him. A summer of stuff.
Yes.
A TNA run even. But I'm not ready. I'm sure they're gonna put on a banger match. Who's next? Shinsuke? Shinsuke gotta be next, right?
We didn't even have a good. Oh, we did have a good series with Shinsuke and AJ. Oh, you mean to retire?
Yeah, retire. Not
I think Shinsuke's gonna hang around until WWE. Until WWE say they're done with Shinsuke, I don't think Shinsuke's going anywhere.
I believe, and I know this is not happening. Just like Finn Balor's never win the WWE Championship. Let's give Shinsuke the world title. Let's end this stupid run of not having a Japanese or even an Asian person be the WWE champion? Let's end
Well,
this
Asian
shit.
male. We had Io, and we've had Asuka.
Asian male. That's what I mean.
Asian male, and like
Yeah.
you can loosely say Batista, but Batista was in my mind. I've always viewed Batista as an American. I didn't view him as an Asian.
Yeah, he didn't even know he says it's like 1% Filipino.
No, I remember him coming up really strong when Pacquiao said the stuff he said about
Homosexuals,
gays.
Yeah.
And Batista like disowned him essentially. Like, no, I can't fuck with her because I think he was adopted by two, or his mum ended up as a lesbian.
Yeah, whatever the case is, it's like, Batista seems like an alright guy. He just seems like a nice guy at the end of the day. Who knows? I don't know.
No controversy outside of fighting Booker T.
Yeah. Other than that, he seems like genuinely like, oh, he's just a nice guy, retired. Do you plan on watching this movie with Jason Momoa?
Probably. I really need to start going back to movie theaters and watching movies. Last year turned out to be a down year because it was just like part of me just was like, I can't leave Rika to watch to go watch movies, but I realized I can watch now that I've got cameras set up in the house. I can leave the house for at least maybe 2-3 hours at most.
You can leave the dog for more, Manny. You can leave it. I know you feel bad.
You can, but it just doesn't feel right.
Where are we? What was the other thing? It was something else we were talking about before we got into Batista and Pacquiao and whose race were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Shinsuke. Sure. And then maybe they counting Yokozuna, but he's Samoan. That's from Pacific Islander and Asian, but I think we need a Japanese champion. It's ridiculous that there hasn't been a Japanese champion.
Yeah, and I feel like
so many great Japanese wrestlers.
I feel like I get there's a struggle with black male wrestlers as well, but there really isn't anything outside of Shinsuke in WWE for Asian male performers.
Yeah,
they have really failed with Asian male performance that they've had.
Yeah, AEW is running laps around them when it comes to Asian male performers.
But they've got the two best. They've got the two best.
They do.
They really do. Like, if anyone was going to try and take over the American wrestling scene, it'd be those two. It'd be Okada, who's a little bit older in age. So you would probably put it on Takeshita. I would. Takeshita's money.
Yeah, some people may argue that they even have the top 3 best wrestlers in the world with Takeshita, Okada, and even Sarai with the meanest dropkick in the world.
Have they signed Sarai?
No, she's in New Japan, but or Stardom and whatnot.
Stardom.
But I'm saying the Japanese wrestlers have the 3 best. These could be the 3 best wrestlers in the world. Period. Not race. No race in that.
Secretly, I'm hoping Dan gets her for a match. For AE.
That would be great.
Because where I sit, that would happen directly in front of me.
Yeah, you don't want that, man. You're gonna get the DNA and the blood. Their life will be all over you.
That would happen really directly in front of me. It will be disgusting.
It's still probably the best dropkick in wrestling.
It is.
It just looks like I don't know how you protect yourself with that.
and then Azumi, or some people that are not in the know will know her as AZM. But Azumi has been announced for Eve in March. I'm looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, I mean the women Japanese wrestlers are great, and I know Triple H is all over Io, and I think Io's great, but I don't think she's even in the top 5 of Japanese women wrestlers, or just women's wrestlers in general.
Neil, who I sit next to Pro Wrestling Eve, he's very into the Joshi wrestling scene. And he said Azumi is very similar to the way Io wrestles.
Okay.
But like you would caveat that with WWE probably have tamed the way Io wrestles now.
Yeah.
Azumi's probably on something else.
On that drone, she's on steroids. That's what we're gonna put.
No limit. Well, I'm gonna say
yeah.
No limits, no restrictions. Like there is no restrictions in AEW.
No, yeah, follow your neck. And then when someone says don't do that, do it again. And then someone says you can't do that, throw me on some stairs.
Still the most unnecessary spot.
Yeah. On a random week of Dynamite, I guess it's labeled Maximum Carnage, but on a random episode that no one's going to remember, Darby Allin took a bump that I would never take. I would consider jumping off the Hell in a Cell before I consider getting thrown into those stairs like that and getting those edges in my back. I just feel like it'd be sharper. It just hurts.
Hold on. Off the Hell in the Cell?
Off the Hell in a Cell, Mick Foley style. Just
No, that's not even the safest bump.
I know. The safest bump is
the choke. No, the safest one is the choke slam. Through the
cage.
He's
talking about through the cage? No, I don't want that shit. No.
That's safer than falling off onto the table.
No, it's not. No.
Because gravity, you don't understand gravity as much as
I understand pain, man. I understand
You might miss the table. You might miss the table.
I might miss the table, but the table was there. That's on me. But the odds of me missing the table,
you think you're
I've
walking
seen
off
Shane
the
fall
missing
through
the table?
it. I've seen all these people fall through the tables. It's a cushion. They put a cushion under there, except for Mick Foley. He didn't have a cushion. Mick Foley's gonna be dead. But I'm just saying, I would rather feel that instant death of falling and exploding than that pain of my back for the rest of my life. That's Darby Allin. Where the rest of his life, he's gonna be like, those fucking stairs.
That's what he's gonna be like.
I'm not taking those stairs. I'm not taking those stairs.
You think he can lift both of us up that high? Darby weighs the weight of a wet towel.
Yeah. Leave in the comments, which Darby Allin or spot would you not take or would take? Or would take? Would take?
I fall down the stairs too.
Would you light yourself on fire?
No.
So wait, which stairs are you talking about? When he got thrown down the stairs or when he gets thrown into the stairs? Which one?
When he got I take getting thrown down the stairs.
Ooh.
And then I'd take the stair bump.
I'm not taking that, man. That could go wrong. Like the flip could not go all the way through. You know how Ridge Holland flipped and hit Big E in that injury? What if that happened on the stairs, Manny?
Yeah, but look at the two of us. We are big guys.
Yeah,
they're gonna lift us up. We ain't gonna get the height or the speed they lifted him the way he fell on those stairs. We are gonna land on those more softly.
If Brock Lesnar said he's gonna throw you on those stairs, how you feeling?
Give me $2 million. I'll do it.
Man, he has the money in the name. I need $2 million right up front just to even talk about this. The negotiation begins to talk up $2 million to negotiate.
The only way I'm doing that is I'm getting paid more. I'm not getting paid my match fee for that. Pay me more. The lowest I go is $1 million.
Okay. Mick Foley Edge, flaming table spot. You could be either one.
That was more relatively safe, if anything.
But Edge, when Edge described it, it's like you burn. He burned. They both burned, and you can smell it, and it's stuck with him for days, and it just seems like it was painful.
$1 million? $500,000?
$500,000? Okay. This is gonna be the Darby Allin pay meter. We're gonna have the Darby Allin pay meter on the side here. We got first spot.
Yeah, it's a sad thing we don't do a Thursday show anymore. Because that'd be something that we actually have to talk about. Was it necessary, Darby?
I consider doing a short Thursday show where it's just me just giving the results or something. Because I do feel like we do miss Dynamite. I do miss Dynamite on some of these reports. I know we do it Saturday, but it's like 3 days later.
No, when we do Dynamite on Saturday, I don't feel like watching Dynamite on Thursday or till about maybe an hour before we do the Saturday show.
AEW Dynamite, when you gonna watch a man die? So the Darby meter is coming, guys. The pain meter is coming.
Yeah, maybe we just do a half an hour show. We just cover Dynamite.
Yeah, just results and be like, hey, this is Dynamite, guys. Hey, I say we read the results or we talk about the hot topic of the show.
Yeah, maybe just come with 3 points because not all the show is going to be interesting.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, we're going to talk about this and this to get out the way. And then Saturday, we can go into depth and go about why did Lance Archer have a match with Hintasero when they're on both of the Cows family and the Death Riders interrupted. And then that led to Swerve getting arrested. That's how Dynamite goes, people. I'm not exaggerating. If you've never seen Dynamite, that's exactly how shit randomly goes. We weave in out between segments in matches.
I didn't feel it was right 2 weeks ago for them to hang Hook either, by the way.
Oh, I didn't care. Get him. I had my
as a business, I was like, I don't think this is necessary.
I had my tiki toys going, string them up. String them up.
So, for the closing of this show today, if you think you're having a bad day at work, could be worse. You could be this guy.
Yeah, the worst day of
any the worst
I hope that's
day.
A running thing. I hope this is a running thing where he's just like, you know how Michael Cole or used to get bullied by The Rock and all that shit. I hope his guy is just getting beat. And then I would like for him to stand up for himself and bring in a killer. Like he has control of Keanu Carver. Y'all fucking with the wrong one.
So like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be back this Saturday. Are we doing something tomorrow? If we're going to do Dynamite or not?
Well, I don't know. Depending on when I get off work, depending if you're up for it, I don't know.
What time do you get off work?
It's multiple times. It could be 3:30 to about. I won't probably get home to about 4:30, maybe close to 5, right before Impact probably comes on or something.
So that's about what, 1 o'clock?
Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock for you.
I mean, I'll be awake. I could do it.
I don't know. I don't want to put you through that for something.
I know.
Because you also got to add in. You have to watch Dynamite, Manny. You have to watch it.
Yeah. It means I watch it on the day rather than watch it on Saturday where I don't care about it at all.
And it's not just Dynamite. I don't even think there's been some bad shows. It's just been by Friday, I've forgotten everything that happened. I watched it today, and then by Friday, I've literally forgot everything that happened. And by the way, they have potential for the Martin Luther King Classic today. It is Swerve versus who's he wrestling? Is it Kevin Knight?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Swerve versus Kevin Knight tonight. And what could be the Martin Luther King Classic. Because these are the only 2 black people on the show tonight. I'm sure Willow or Mercedes will show up somewhere.
No, Mercedes is done with AEW for the time being, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. She dropped all her belts and she's done. Her and the Beast Mortals are celebrating.
She's done for the time being. So, you got the orange iPhone?
Yeah. I wanted the blue one, but they were out of stock that day.
I don't like the blue one because it scratches too easily.
Oh. And then the orange one, I gotta get a case. I feel like I need a case for it now. If I'm paying this money for it. And yesterday was the last day to actually do it.
Return it?
Yeah. And I didn't because I like it and I hate it. I hate myself for liking it. But of course I'm gonna like it. It's an upgrade from like an 8-year-old phone.
From the screen falling off.
Yeah. I still gotta return that in one piece.
So this is I prefer this. Because it looks nice. The only thing that really stands out, but I never see, is this white bit here.
Yeah. But it looks like any Apple computer. That's what it kind of looks like. But
it looks like your phone before it got sprayed.
Yeah. But yeah, that concludes our show today. Tune in maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Saturday for sure. Saturday, are we doing 2 shows? Or is it just one? Do you
want to watch main event? Saturday main event?
I'm down for the watch along. I got nothing better to do that Saturday unless the football game's on. It's not, right? They're on Sunday?
I think they're on Sunday. There's only 2 games this Sunday, under.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll all be on Sunday.
They're both Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, I got nothing else going on.
I don't think Eric can commit to it, but we would do.
We do too. I don't think Saturday main event is going to be any good, but you know what? I haven't done a watch along in a while, and I'm like, why not?
It'd be another reason to hang out, unless you want to instead of that do the Eve watch along. Then we can watch along for you to watch.
Oh yeah, we do have the Eve watch along. The AEW one you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Where you can see me running away from various spots. I'm all over this video.
Oh, so you already watched it?
No. I know from being there. So I checked the first match. The first match is the first match of the year where it was Alex Windsor versus Jamie Hayter. And immediately they throw them into where I sit. Exactly where I sit. I think they knocked over my chair. And you can see me know that's him coming, and you can see my bald head get up and then move to the side.
So yeah, whenever we do that watch though, we should do the Manny counter of how many times we see Manny.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy that one because it's just you know the people, but it's like matches that are just
yeah, but you know, Manny, I just enjoy wrestling at times. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it don't have to be anybody I know, and I'll just be like, okay, just take me for a ride. Take me tell me a story. Just give me through it. But yeah, I don't know when we can do that, to be honest.
Yeah, just whenever you're free.
Yeah. Maybe the next week after. Because that's Saturday.
We got a Royal Rumble next week.
Oh fuck.
We got a Royal Rumble that week, and that's early. That's at 7.
How about next week? Next Wednesday. Instead of doing a NXT show, nothing's gonna happen on NXT. We just do that watch along.
Yeah, we could do.
Or we could skip Raw and do NXT and Raw on Wednesday or something like that, and do the watch along Tuesday.
Yeah, that would actually probably make more sense. We could cover Raw, NXT on the Wednesday. We could do an Eve watch along on the 27th.
Yeah, because let's be honest, guys, nothing's gonna happen on Raw.
Well, stuff is going to happen on Raw. Whether we care about it or not is another question. Because all that's going to happen on Raw is various people are going to declare for the Royal Rumble. And it's kind of boring. I hate when they declare for the Royal Rumble now anyway.
It's stupid. They
don't even have people trying to qualify to get into the Royal Rumble anymore. They don't do all these things.
Yeah. I missed the lottery balls. I think we got the lottery balls last year. And by the way,
get the lottery balls on the event.
If there was two, if there was a show that did 2 nights, I think the Royal Rumble should have been the one that went 2 nights instead of SummerSlam. The Royal Rumble, you could do separate Royal Rumble nights. This is the women's, this is the men's night. Either way.
And that'd be the main event. It makes sense.
Yeah, it'd be the main event on each night.
Yeah.
And then you could also fill out the card with other matches and story you're going out. Like if AJ and Gunther were going to have a match at the Royal Rumble, it could be on night 1, but they could also be in the men's in the night 2 for the Royal Rumble. So it's not double duty. It makes more sense to me than SummerSlam.
It makes sense to do SummerSlam because they think SummerSlam is the WrestleMania of summer. But they don't build it like that. Like last year, when they went the first time it went to 2 nights, it didn't need to because it didn't mean it.
Yeah, it is stretched.
If you built it like it was the biggest show ever, it makes sense.
Yeah, and for me, when they say SummerSlam is WrestleMania 2, it's really not. It's not. Like, you don't have the moments. They don't build up any of these moments of this was a SummerSlam moment. This happened at SummerSlam. Like, SummerSlam come and go and you forget, oh, that match did happen on SummerSlam. Like, that's kind of what it was.
No, but the SummerSlam do have their moments, but they're
What's
mostly
the biggest
more
SummerSlam
sporadic.
moment of all time?
I don't have moments. I have matches that I really like.
Okay.
The Rock Triple H ladder match from '98.
Okay.
The video package to SummerSlam '98 of AC/DC Highway to Hell. Great video package.
Man, you can't just list 98.
No.
SummerSlam in the Garden.
92 Bulldog.
Your next is going to be D'Lo and Malvinas had a match, and
that was a great match. 92 in Wembley. That was a pretty big deal.
Okay,
Shawn Michaels return in 2002 in the
like that,
unsanctioned match against Triple H.
But look what year you're in. Look what year you're all the way back in. I can go like 2 years and say, give me a moment from WrestleMania.
2 years ago? Cody loses it 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Dramatic moment. Roman Reigns come on 6 pianos. Like WrestleMania goes Hollywood, yada, yada, yada. But it takes you forever to realize, to think of a SummerSlam moment, you're going 30 years back, maybe even 20 years back.
I didn't have time to go through my moments. I'm doing this off the top of my head.
Yeah, but if you give me your WrestleMania moments right off the top of your head, you don't even have to think. It just clicks.
I have WrestleMania moments.
Shit. WrestleMania 40 wasn't a big deal?
It was a big deal, but like once it was done, I don't think about it anymore. Do you?
I can go with last year's WrestleMania. I do. I just think that was the greatest ending to a WrestleMania ever. It was the finish. It was the end of the Bloodline story. I can go with last year. Steve Austin ran over a woman. Or the women's
Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens was a really fun thing.
That was a fun thing. Like WrestleMania would give you at least one a year where you go like, wow, that was something for WrestleMania. That felt like something. That was a WrestleMania moment kind of deal, and it seemed important. SummerSlam kind of comes and goes.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. They do save some bits for SummerSlam. It's just whether you remember them or not.
Like even the Rumble, I would think at the Rumble and be like, oh, that was a great moment. Oh, that was a great spot. Oh, that person had a good showing or stuff. SummerSlam is hard. I have to dig deep. And I go back 30 years and be like, remember that time the Bulldog and Bret Hart fought for his sister's love or something like that?
Yeah.
In the IC title.
A young Lennox Lewis came out with the Bulldog.
Yeah. Or I was trying to think of something not from 98. Or that time Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon had the second ladder match. Was it the second or the first? Second, right?
Second.
That was the
first one happened. The first one happened at WrestleMania 10.
Yeah, the second ladder match. Like it's not a bad pay-per-view and they build it, but it does feel like second rate. Like I think there's more all-in moments.
The problem with
moment.
WWE right now is they don't build to any event to make them feel that special anymore.
Also true. The promotion has been trash.
Yeah.
You get like 2 weeks of build. They don't highlight history as much. We don't bring out legends in WWE no more.
Nope.
Like we're in Ireland. I would think randomly, if Vince McMahon was running in this, and this isn't Vince should still be in charge argument. This is more of that. This is the kind of stuff he did. If we're in Ireland, Finley and Hornswoggle would have been out there in a random ass segment, and you would have laughed, you would have been upset about it, or it would have been a good ass segment. You'd be like, "Oh, it was fun." Like you would have something like that. In the Triple H era, you don't get legends. You don't get throwback moments.
I'm going to say this. People probably won't care about it as much as I did. Well, because I missed a taxi in the phone box on stage whenever they're in the UK. I miss it.
Too. I miss it. I miss that nonsense. I'm tired of these stages to fit more people in or show less people that we didn't get.
Yeah, give me fancy stages.
Give me a fancy stage.
That includes you too, AEW.
I like the thing is I give AEW a pass about their fancy stages is that whenever they do a Dynamite or something, the show's always designed unique because they're in like these weird kind of theaters, arenas and stuff, and it gives it a different feel. No,
but the trope is never give me a ramp that's connected to the ring. Ever. Never.
Oh, no, yeah. It's never good. You're ready to see people dive to the floor, and the ramp, it just sucks. The only time I seen it work was way back in WCW when I first saw it, and I was like, this is so cool, it connects to the ring. And then that novelty went off real quick once I realized. Didn't happen. The best spot I've seen with that moment was, I think it was when Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole were fighting in the, I would like to say, I was really drunk and had to rewatch this match.
I was also drunk.
Yeah, and they fell to the stage, and then Adam Cole kicked him through the stage and brought him back in. I was like, oh, this is a cool spot. And that was the best use of a stage with a ramp that connects to the ring.
Yeah, we're never doing that ever again.
Yeah. No.
Along.
No. Became ridiculous, man. Chair shots. Oh,
I was so drunk. If you ever go back and watch that.
No, I believe the film video. The evidence is gone.
Marcus goes through his trials and tribulations.
Have no memory of what I said. No memory of what I said. I just know I went through trials and tribulations in the story.
That was the last we saw of it. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, man, rest in peace. Cool Kyle was born that day.
But Marcus is hungry. He's about to order himself some tacos that he may die from.
I was going to order them a moment ago. I was going to order so they'd be ready when the show ended. Damn it.
So like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We may be back tomorrow. We may not. Peace.
Were we even here today, people? Were we even here today?
We are.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, peace.